I'm Scott Fairbanks, and I own Grand Junction Lifestyle Magazine, and Elevate Promotions is a full-service marketing agency that gives us an opportunity to give a business a single point of contact rather than having up to a dozen different reps with different media outlets. We're able to strategize on messaging and vision for that business and then help them to integrate their marketing mix with what their goals and their vision are. I had seen other publications here before that looked nice and that really did feel like there was some strong community connection there. But I also knew that we didn't have anything like this that covers such a large portion of our valley. It really is focused on Mesa County as a whole. And it really felt like an opportunity to bring something that's positive and to bring something that helps to deepen community connection for our business partners, for the organizations that we try to be supportive of, including chambers of commerce, where there's a social aspect to it, as well as the concentration on how do we grow business. And I feel like we all get better working together rather than there being this constant competition mindset. I came here in 1994. I was working as a framing hand for a construction crew building houses. And the company I worked for was owned by the husband of my mom's best friend. They had lived here for a long time, and it was an opportunity for me to step into something that I knew. My dad had taught me those skills growing up. That job didn't last very long because as we built out those houses, he took work in Alaska when we finished those. But it was not very long after I moved here that I met the woman who became my wife. So Mesa County really has been our home since '94. And for that reason, it really feels like what I do with work is an opportunity for me to work with friends and neighbors and also make a lot more of both along the way. I think having an opportunity to showcase the positive things in our area, the things that people enjoy for fun, the things that our community does do working together, it's really fulfilling to have someone say, saw that last issue and really enjoyed this particular story, or it's so much fun to see people that I know when you have those community events featured where there are lots of photos of people that are enjoying their time together. And it's something that is a lot of fun for our readers, but it's also fun for myself and my staff to get those little acknowledgments of, we saw that and really enjoyed it. I think when it comes to the magazine, we know that it's a very, very high quality impression, and it's one that lasts. It's a very enduring impression that stays in people's minds much better than those flash impressions where they see something very quickly and then it's gone, and as soon as it's gone, it's out of sight and out of mind. People tend to pick it up multiple times during the month. It's one of those kitchen counter, coffee table conversation pieces. So having that high quality, consistent, and relevant to the community kind of presence is something that builds that top of mind awareness. People may not need that product or service immediately the first time they see it, but that regular visibility in a way that stays in people's minds helps them to reinforce strong branding they've already created or build upon branding that they are working towards. We have one retailer that's on Main Street who, his first experience with us, it was only a matter of a few weeks that he said, I have done everything there is to do with marketing, and our presence in the magazine has given me the very best results of anything I've done. I think participating in the after hours events is a lot of fun, but it's also something that gives me an opportunity to look for how can I serve? How can I help other people to develop their business? How can I just get to know people so that I have those connections? I've always been a connector. And for many, many years, I had always had opportunities to introduce people to each other kind of at arm's length. And it was always, I hope there's something there that can benefit both of you. This feels like an opportunity to be a little bit more involved when it comes to making those connections and having it be something that I have an opportunity to benefit from as well from time to time, but that's not the primary purpose. It's still, I want to help everybody else out. And if it can be an all directions win where there's some benefit for myself and my team by providing a value that we get compensated for, that's always nice too. elevateagencygj@gmail.com is the primary email for the agency currently. Our website will go live within a week from now, and then we will also have branded email that will be at elevateagency.com. So those things will be updated on our chamber directory as soon as they're available.
Awesome. And lifestyle publication?
And for the magazine, my personal cell number, you can get a hold of the owner directly, and I prefer to speak with other business owners or managers that are empowered to make the buying decisions, simply because it's an executive level conversation. We need to be discussing with each other the individual strategies and solutions that are pointed directly at specific goals. So it is an executive level conversation, which is why I give my personal cell phone number to those decision makers. Just that my commitment to this community is as deep as it's ever been, and I see it growing continually. My 4 children are Grand Junction High School graduates. We're all excited about the upcoming new high school. Recently, we had the opportunity to feature a couple of different educational travel trips that Grand Junction High School and CMU teamed up on. And those have been really enjoyable experiences to learn about the things that they experienced, the purposes that they had behind those trips, and to talk with key individuals who were part of organizing, part of assuring that the education part of the trip was happening very effectively, and these kids were having experiences of a lifetime as they went. They did a lot of fun things, a lot of recreational things, but they also really got into the culture, the learning experiences, and coming back to my personal commitment to the community, because this is more home than anywhere else. I've lived here longer than anywhere else in my life, and so it is home, and there's nothing artificial about when I say this is a great opportunity for me to work with friends and neighbors, to make more of both along the way, and to constantly be working on everything that we do being an all directions win. We want our media partners to be winners. We want our clients, the businesses that we are helping with their marketing strategy, to be winners, and my own team to be well taken care of in the process as well, as we provide those values. It should be an all directions win in everything that we do in business.